and welcome to Quicksilver Photo Lab. Today's question of the day is, can you decoupage or Mod Podge a regular inkjet mini lab photo print? Typically at Quicksilver, what we've done in the past is cut out magazine photos and decoupage them in our store in various locations. So we weren't sure how it would react to a mini lab photo print done on Fuji paper. As you can see the wall behind me, these are all cut out from a magazine. It's not the same printing process. So today let's find out if we can do this. Mini Lab. This is our printer, our Fuji Frontier DL600 that we print a lot of your photo prints on. It prints on the luster paper as well as glossy. The paper weight is a little bit thicker than it is in magazines. Magazines are pretty thin. Hence, we know that they're okay being decoupaged on the things and sticking. These guys are a little bit thicker. It is still an inkjet process versus a chemistry process. And, you know, like many things that are ink, we don't know if we apply a glue or adhesive to it, if it's gonna smear, because you don't wanna have them get wet too long because it will damage photos. And you want to make sure that when we're doing any of these processes, we're working with things that are acid-free to maintain the pH balance in the print. So let's see if we can go ahead and decoupage or Mod Podge these guys. So here I am at my table. I'm getting all set up, making sure I have all my supplies. I've got my prints. So we've got these different prints. I also printed off some smaller versions for the project that I'm going to be working on. So I printed off some little guys so I can get more photos into the project I'm working. I've chosen to go ahead and put the prints on a 10 by 10 canvas. I actually got my canvas at Michael's, but you can also potentially get them online at other stores. Maybe even Dakota Art downtown here might have some. You want to make sure you have a good clean brush to apply your Mod Podge or your decoupage glue. This is what we've been using on our bathroom with the magazine, so to make my experiment be consistent to what we've been doing in the past, this is what we're going to use. We'll use the brush, the Mod Podge, the canvas, and our little photo prints. Yay! So I'm at the point of Mod Podging my prints onto the canvas. I've got my clean, dry workspace. I've got my brush. I've got my Mod Podge. I'm grabbing my little prints that I've trimmed out, and we want to make sure that we take just a little bit of the Mod Podge and go across. Oops, that's a little bit too much. My clean, dry workspace. Go across the back with not a lot, and set it onto our prints. And it's okay if there's a little bit of glue on the front, because that's going to dry nice and clear. So we've got that there. And I kind of laid out everybody ahead of time to get an idea where I wanted to put the photos, because that can help. And we're not going to do the coating on the front of it yet until we get everybody in place. I want to put everybody to where it's going to fit nice and even. And don't need to put a lot of glue on the brush for the back, but you do want to make sure it's nice and evenly coated. There. And make sure everybody is nice and down. Okay. And so this is the process we're doing, and then when we're done, we're going to go ahead and go over the top of it in nice even strokes. And it's going to look all milky, as we put the glue on it. But that is okay. It's gonna dry nice and clear as it did with the test ones. So as you see, it looks really milky and stuff, but we're looking forward to the finished product and looking really cool. Okay, so now you get the gist of it, and we can continue and finish the product. And last photo. We're on our last one. Here we go. And I'll have a cool canvas of my little belling hamster picture. And the last one's in place. And now for my final coat. Nice and even strokes. Ah. The one thing that's really nice about this versus actually working with the magazines is they are your personal pictures. And then the other thing that's really nice is sometimes if I tend to go heavy on the glue, with magazines, the paper tends to wrinkle a lot. And these guys are not wrinkling on me. They're actually holding their shape really well and not being overly saturated. So my final brush strokes, nice and even. We're going in an upward motion. It kind of gives it a little bit of a painterly effect when it dries. And voila! So let's let it dry and see how it looks. So thanks for watching and have a great day. And yes, you can decoupage and Mod Podge Mini Lab Fuji prints.